Hey, welcome to Left 4 Dead Garage. I know it's been a minute, a lot of minutes. I don't really have a good excuse other than I've been real busy, but I've not left and I've not died. So therefore, I've not left and went for dead or whatever. I've been on Rumspringa.
First day of Rumspringa?
Rumspringa!
No, that's a lie too. Just been busy between work and this, that, and the other, and deer hunting, and I just haven't been down here. So I haven't been making videos, hadn't really been doing a whole lot. But this video here, I've been trying to get out for 2 weeks now. I had some lighting issues, blah, blah, blah. The carport was a disaster. So, but the main part of this video is let's talk about Power Tour. And I was hoping my buddy Charlie would be here. We could kind of go back and forth on our both of our views on the first time of going on Power Tour, what we took, what we didn't take, what we wish we would have taken, what we really didn't need to take, that sort of thing. I got a few things written down that I'll cover. This is basically, this is my view on, my first Power Tour. I think I just said that. But this may be helpful for people that's never been. So let's just start from the beginning. Basic stuff. Take tools. Take a cooler. Lord, take a cooler. Take a good cooler. Hydration. Hydration is a must. I did not take a hydration pack from Racing Dirt Bikes and such. I have a plethora of those things and ran off and left every single one of them. Didn't realize I was dehydrated on day 3 until I started to get sick or whatever. But yes, hydration pack would be fantastic, especially if you're riding in a car with no air conditioning. You constantly have, some cold water. Don't buy ice. If you're staying at a hotel, use their ice. Fill your coolers up. Fill your Yeti cup up. Fill your Camelback, your hydration pack, whatever. Use that ice. You'll save plenty of dollars that way. What else? What else? There's no getting around the heat. People talk about, why do they do it this time of the year? It's the hottest time of the year. Well, the kids are out of school. So, like, for me, prime example, had my daughter not been out of school, there would be no going on Power Tour. There would be, no one to run and get her after school or stay with her after school. So, a nice hat would be fantastic. Matter of fact, I ran off and left this hat. I call it my awning because you see how big it is? Ran off, just smooth left it. Love this hat because it's giant. It's perfect. It's not really perfect when the wind blows because you'll turn into a kite. But since I forgot this hat, we hit Buc-ee's in Leeds, Alabama, and I bought this hat. So, brim's a little jacked up now for being in the car, but a hat. A big hat is a must. I don't wear ball caps, so this thing saved my bacon. Also, another prime perfect item we bought, Charlie, Logan, and I all three bought, were those cooling towels that you can dunk in water. Man, we got them at Bass Pro Shops in Memphis. No, where were we at? Yeah, Memphis. For like $8 or $9. I don't know if I've ever bought anything as valuable as that thing for less than $10. Dunk it in the cooler, throw it around your neck, it stays wet. Driving down the road, hold it out the window, it cools back off, wrap it around your neck. If you're rolling with no air conditioning, those are worth their weight in gold. I think I still have I'll post a picture of it or a link or something right now. What else? If you have a fan, like a Milwaukee fan, I don't have mine here, but that was kind of handy to have when we were slow in traffic. Turn the fan on, and granted it's blowing hot air, but at least you have some sort of circulation. A chair is a must. A nice comfortable chair is even better. So take a chair, take a good chair. I know these things aren't like the $20 Walmart specials, but I'll tell you, I have no regrets of buying this rocking chair, whatever it's called. It hands down better than any camp chair I've ever had. And if you have room, and this is one of the main things I regret not taking, is my canopy. And if you'll see in this picture here, I clearly had it in the car and was going to take it. It clearly fits. It wouldn't have been a problem, but for whatever reason, talked myself out of it, left it at home. Flat out regretted not having it. Almost went to Walmart and bought another one. It's just nice having shade, a good chair, a hat, and a cold drink once you get to, well, not even the end, you know, not even to the venue. You know, at a gas station or somewhere you just want to get out of these things sometimes. I mean, I'm not rolling in a C8 Vet. I'm rolling in a crappy Impala that, you know, it was a 115 degree heat index. Tools. Now, when it comes to packing a toolbox for the road, I will overpack in a heartbeat. Like, I am packing for the apocalypse, right? So if it's not just you, if you got a buddy or two or three or four going, just to save a little weight and to save a little time on packing and keeping up with stuff, and, you know, God forbid someone steal anything, get with your buddies. See what tools they're taking, tell them what you're taking. That way when you don't go down the road, you end up like Charlie and I, with both of us had power probes and both of us had test lights and multimeters and probably 2 impacts apiece and electric Milwaukee ratchets, and, you know, we had enough stuff to disassemble the entire parking lot between us. So, you know, that would be helpful if you just got together, because I mean, if you're buddies, then you had no problem loaning each other stuff. You're probably going to be right in there with them anyway if they do need the tools, because that's just what you do. I've seen a lot of kind of going back and forth on the Power Tour Facebook pages, that several that I'm a part of or whatever. People kind of kicking and crying about the year of the vehicles. Who cares? This car's not for everybody, and I mean, honestly, I'm not even an Impala fan, but if you know the story of the car, that's why I have the car. So I mean, like Joe's El Camino that you don't see, or this dually that you might see, I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not, they're not for everybody. Just like the C8, I mean, I see them. Do I like super notice them? Not really, because it's just not what I'm into. So I mean, who cares what you drive? You hot rod any way you want to hot rod, whether it's a Honda or a Hellcat, you know. It's all about the drive. So we are starting in Atlanta, where we stopped off last year at the end. So it's Atlanta, and then we wander ourselves up to Columbia, South Carolina, where the state fairgrounds is. From Columbia to Rockingham Speedway in Rockingham, North Carolina, and then a very, very odd short drive from Rockingham to Concord to Z-Max Dragway. I'm probably going to mix it up a little bit. I'm only planning on staying out of town Sunday night before Power Tour to get my early registration done before Monday, so we don't sit in that 4-hour line again. So we'll stay in Georgia Sunday night, Monday night, hit Columbia Tuesday morning, and then I'm coming back home. So I'll stay at home Tuesday night, and we're just going to pick up the trail somewhere midway between Columbia and Rockingham. I'm probably going to guess maybe in the Camden, South Carolina area is kind of what I'm just taking a guess at. I don't know the route. We just have the locations. Hit Rockingham, and then I'll probably ride the Rockingham to Concord route on the way home Wednesday. So Thursday morning, I'm just going to jump on the highway, run over to the Speedway, do my punch, you know, get some video, see some cars, and then come back home. And then Friday, whatever the route is to Bristol, unfortunately they'll probably do us 85 to 321 to 40 in some way or shape or form. So if that's the case, we'll just pick them up on 321. It would be nice if they would take going up 74 here and hit 221. I think it is. It's a scenic byway. It runs you into Marion, North Carolina, which also could, you know, kind of get you back over to Morganton and or whatever, and head to Tennessee that way. But we won't know until we know. Either way. But yeah, that's kind of my plans. Kind of going to be a short Power Tour, not as much adventure. Hopefully it's not a negative adventure like things fall off the car or whatever. looks like we'll have 4 or 5 in the group. 4 or 5 different vehicles in the group. So if anything does happen, somebody will be there. What else? I guess that's about it. Just kind of checking in, letting everybody, or letting 1 or 2 of you know that I'm alive and kicking, and I'm going to directly jump into getting back on Joe's car, so maybe he can at least do 1 or 2 stops with us. But you know, that car's got to be done. It should have already been done. What am I saying? But get him done, and then I have a list as long as my arm on stuff that I want to do to this. Technically, this car could leave right now, but it needs some things. Hopefully, I can get most of that done. But I guess that'll do. I mean, if you got any questions about Power Tour, I can try to answer them. I have a playlist from last year. I'll link that playlist in this description. I'll have stickers with me again this year. I'd love to have shirts, but I don't know if I could swing that. Kind of hard to give away $25 shirts, but definitely give away stickers. If you want stickers, I'll throw them in your car if I see you, or if you see me, trip me, push me, whatever. Just lucky to be able to do this stuff. I guess that's it. Finally back on YouTube. Oh, Competition Products. I need to go ahead and thank them. They are willing to get back on board with us again this year and help with the channel. So I'll be putting the Comp Products commercials in the videos too. So, but I guess that's it. We'll be getting back to actual wrenching and progress videos here soon. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you on Power Tour. Later.
Competition Products, your source for hardcore engine parts for street, strip, and oval track. Our free catalog is packed with hundreds of product lines from the best-known manufacturers in the performance industry. Lowest prices guaranteed. Free shipping and handling on all orders over $149 in the continental U.S. Need expert advice? Our knowledgeable staff is just a phone call away. Competition Products, race parts sold by racers since 1970.